Hope it's been recording all this time. Who was the police officer?
Can you tell us how old you are?
You can't be 100 now. Stop being silly. That's the one that says maybe, isn't it? Come on, Chicky.
You've got a good personality, haven't you?
I think a couple of years have got a good personality, actually.
Do you like talking? Would you want us to come back and talk to you again?
Mark, can you hear you whistling? What was that?
I didn't quite catch that. Could you say that again? Is somebody whistling?
Was that you whistling, Chicky Chops?
Doubt it.
Take it you couldn't whistle then. Could you whistle?
Shut your gob.
Fine. Okay then. Right, we'll end that session now.
Yes, we'll say goodbye to you.
Take care now.
Bye. Can you help me up, Don?
It's about shoulder now.
I've got a wet bum from where I sat on the ground.
Yeah, as well, still standing.
How bad is it?
It's gorgeous.
I meant, I was meaning how bad is my arse wet.
Not yet.
We expect a sensible answer.
I know. I should know better.
Got a great beam on that.
And back over the Gill Bridge we go.
I must say,
I've just blinded myself.
Oh God,
I'm
Mark's just playing
sceptical
with
of the
me.
chatbot of the box app. I'm sceptical of that. I think it's a chatbot with spooky sound effects on that one, on that score.
No, you can hear the difference.
Have you ever talked to a chatbot before?
That's me, my light.
What's that? Is that a spook box?
No, a chatbot. What it is?
Mark can be very sceptical.
No,
So-
I'm scientific. I'm not sceptical. I'll take everything with an open mind. But chatbot, you get one in there. Basically,
Well, we'll let you make your mind up on if you hear something or not, or see something or anything like that. It would be lovely if Mark was a believer.
for the person thing they taught me to
So-
a human being.
Yeah.
And the Turing test was developed by a guy called Alan Turing.
Just trying to fix this
And
camera a
the
bit.
idea was if you were convinced that you're totally a human being, then the
There we go.
artificial intelligence has passed. So these chatbots, what they'll do is they'll recognise something like, what's your name? It'll give a name.
Right.
And things like
Yeah.
maybe, where it says maybe a lot. Maybe, well let's face it, maybe it's nothing, isn't it?
Well, true.
Am I going to win the lottery now? Maybe. Am I going to get my underweight now? Maybe. And you know, maybe it's nothing.
You've got a point, to be honest with you.
I-
And up to anything that can prove a song or prove things
Again, the question
that were right or whatever.
So based on that sort of software, for dates, when you were born, when you were this, you were that, you can put any dates from now, between now and the dawn of time. And it has the spooky radio sound and the screen spooky with the dials not. I'm very sceptical of that.
That's fine. I'm quite sceptical of spirit boxes myself.
Yeah. It's the software.
What I tend to sense and pick up, I can sometimes verify with the spirit box. In fact, sense it myself. It's completely different. But I can't verify certain things at times.
But have a look when you get home. Google a chatbot and start talking to the chatbot online.
Right.
And what we'll do is, if they get a question, that it also studies very carefully the dynamics of an argument as well. Because you know, if having a long, prolonged argument,
Yeah.
eventually you start to lose track of how it started, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it becomes so convoluted. And that's what they also do as well with chatbots. If you give the chatbot a question it can't recognise, the software can't recognise, it'll insult you. So then you'll start arguing back at it.
Yeah. It sort of puts you off the track of what
Yeah.
you were trying to get to know.
Yeah. But it's not artificial intelligence, unfortunately we haven't got artificial intelligence yet. But it's very clever programming.
I don't know, I bet you find you will have somewhere.
Yeah. It's very clever programming to give the illusion of sentience.
Well, it's something for everybody to think of at the end of the day, isn't it?
It's like that and tarot cards. They are so, it's like reading the stars in the paper. They are so open to interpretation.
Some can really pinpoint a tarot cards if they are attuned to them and everything like that. I do believe in them, but there is so many people that are...
So you don't believe when I've done yours?
I believe it's open to, I believe you believe them. That's the question that you want me to say. I believe that you believe them, but I do believe they are open to interpretation.
A lot of... See, this is the problem with like this sort of thing. There is so many scammers out there,
Yes.
and to watch your feet either.
Yeah, no.
That it's like a two medium. They won't warn you of major harm because they don't want to frighten you. They don't want to do that.
Yeah.
They might lead you into a certain direction, but they wouldn't give you, make you come back and come back again and again. That is a scammer.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sorry to say that is, and there's so many. I mean, I don't call myself as a medium. I call myself sensitive because I have not got as much skills as a proper medium does. But I do sense and pick up things and names. But
I'll come and see you outside the bridge.
somebody would come back and clarify with me certain names if I pick something and you know where I'm at.
No, the deep bugs
Now,
are
that would be
there.
brilliant.
Now that's some.
What?
And the deep bugs.
What did you just say, darling?
No, deep man bugs.
You heard that yourself?
Aye.
You heard a deep man's voice. Is that to show you that there is something?
Well, don't get me wrong. I know a lot of people have.
It could be a bloke down there walking his dog. You just don't know.
I know a lot of people have gone for water car on this bridge, and I'm certainly not so pig-headed to dismiss everything offhand. But the Ghost Box app, I'm very sceptical of that. Tarot cards, I'm sceptical
Can I
of.
have one thing? I'm quite sceptical, I must admit, of a lot of the spirit boxes. This is why I've never really used them for. I'm using this one and I'm trying it out. If I think I've got a better one, then I will do. If somebody knows a better one or won't like the one I've got and can lead us up, I would love to. I haven't got the technology.
For example, I got dragged into a medium thing once upon a time, and the guy was making 30 quid a person. He walked away with 60 quid for 45 minutes work. Anyway, they all went in one at a time and they came out shaking, came out terrified. I went in and this question, I gave him one word answers to every question, and he was just at a loss.
This is the problem. If somebody is fishing, can't be true. We can give you facts, what we get told. Sometimes you won't recognise it, and that's fine by you saying, no, I don't recognise it. That is totally fine. But sometimes later on or you speak to
And we're hitting the other side of the
I
bridge.
don't, that was such and such. But it doesn't mean to say that we were wrong. If we're wrong, I totally admit it. If people don't get the name, then that's fine with me. as I say, I'm not a proper medium, so
We'll do it
I
on
don't
this
pretend
rock
to be.
again.
If I was to scam somebody,
But there are so many scammers out there. Please be careful, because there is, and all they're after is your money. They're not after doing
kicks.
anything else but get money.
if I was to scam somebody, if I was to scam, the target questions, I'm starting to ask you questions, but you're giving me, in question one, you're giving me my answer to question 3 in question 1.
Yeah.
And you want a chatty person. So if, like, I want to know, I don't know, you go, let's say your grandfather was John, or something like that, 4 or 5 questions earlier, I'll get you to mention him. And then I'll lead you off down the fucking rabbit hole of other questions, and then, your granddad, I'm getting a Jack, John, because you've already answered it 10 minutes earlier.
Yeah.
And little things like that.
If they are constantly talking to you and think,
Put your torch down a bit, Mum.
eh?
Put your torch down a bit.
Most of them would prefer just yes and no answers from you.
What would impress me with the chatbot over there?
Yeah, oh, that was my great auntie, blah, 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 you know, and she lived with such and such.
Yeah.
We don't want that. Proper mediums, all they want is, yes, can you get it? No, can you not?
Yeah.
Well, if they're so adamant that it is right, a medium, they will say, check with somebody in your family. If it isn't
Yeah.
right, then I'm sorry, you know, I must be picking somebody else up. But most of the time when you do find out, they are right. But that's all they want is yes and no questions. They don't
Yeah.
want to know your history. They don't want to know anything. People who are fishing and asking you questions or getting you to encourage you to say more than yes or no, walk away from them. Take your money and walk away. And believe it or not, there was a law passed that said, if you're not satisfied with a reading, you can walk away and not pay for it. It's like any other service. They are monitored it. And they are investigated, these scammers can be. If you believed you're being scammed, walk away. Don't go back.
Yeah.
Save your money. Go to a spiritualist church if you want anything like that.
So looking at this objectively, for myself, objectively, the
Stand back a bit, Dylan.
software, let's say the Spirit Box is a glorified chatbot. Now a chatbot has to have an intelligent conversation with you, so it's harder. That only has to give a garble.
Yeah.
1, say it into interpretation. 2, it's not even a full sentence. A chatbot has to give you a sentence to make you think you're talking to a sentient life form, but you're not. You're talking to cleverly programmed software that's designed to recognize sentence structures. Now, what would have impressed me, if that was real, what would have impressed me was when I farted over there, if that thing went, he stinks, or he farted. Why?
Or
Because it's not.
laughed.
Yes, because it's not a question. There's no sentence structure that can recognize.
True. He's got a point.
What can I not explain? Well, I did hear a deep man voice twice on the way back. That I can't explain. I'm not going to say it's the spirit of the departed. I'm not going to say it's my own mind playing tricks on me, because when you are alone, completely alone in a scary situation, you've only got your own mind. The problem now, all 3 of us now, and we're contacting the dead, whether I'm a skeptic or not, my heart is floating a little bit. So now I'm fit, and we're all starting to egg and bounce off each other's fear.
Yeah.
It's the pack mentality.
Yeah.
So, and also the sounds the chatbot makes, the Spirit Box makes, they are scary, eerie sounds to get you a bit flustered, kind of like Paranormal Activity did in the first one. It terrified everybody by using the right pitch and tone of sounds to terrify the audience. People were screaming in the audience. And the chatbot does the same. That's Spirit Box. I would say it
And
builds your
because
own.
they don't just say it clearly, it all depends on the person.
It
how they
sounds
pick
scary
it up.
as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it always sounds scary. This is why I'm sceptical of them, because they do sound scary. They don't seem to... Some voices come through very clear and very sound. That's fine, like Jack did. He came through very clear. But a lot of them, we've got to interpret it from our mind, and everybody is different to how they would interpret it.
What I do put last stock in is the Ouija board. Because they say that...
Never do a
I
Ouija
know,
board, people.
I know, again, don't get big question requires big answer. The skeptics say that, again, that the person can, I hate that term, subconsciously, move the marker. But okay, how come all 5 of you is doing it? And that, I've got a lot of stock in that, because if it's only one person doing it, yeah, fair enough. But if, say, 3 or 4 has got your hands on it, where you all can't be thinking the same thing at the same time.
No.
So the Ouija board, I would have a lot of stock in, but I would most certainly say, I would like very much to explore the science of, we'll call more the science, the mechanics of ghosts, not in the it's an energy. Can it be tracked? Can it be measured? Is there a unit of measurement for it? Things like that. But here, use our energies. What is the unit of measurement for a soul? If we are going to go down that road, yes, it is right. There is something after this, it's a natural path of darkness. It's all true. Let's go with that. Then I want to know more about the science of it.
Yeah.
The science of eternal.
Yeah.
So
If it is energy, how can we sense it? How do we pick it up?
how come
What
some are
level is it
sensitive,
on?
some
And-
aren't?
Yeah, and why is
How
I pick
come-
up, or am I just mental?
Exactly.
Basically.
Yeah.
Is my mind not right in other people's? Oh,
And as well, we want to find something as well. We don't want to come out here ghost hunting and catching up a cold. We want to have that. We want to turn the torch and fuck me, it's there. We want that. We all do, because it's, what is it? It's sensational.
what we're looking for.
It's
in a way.
sensational, it's the unknown, it's the stuff that stories and people, we can all go back to the pub and really captivate our audience with it. So we also want to, mediums play on it, software apps play on it. Tarot cards, I do believe, are very open to interpretation of the person, the mood they're in. They want answers to questions that they can't answer themselves, so they'll use the tarot cards and interpret it however they want.
I mean, it's like anything. You can be scammed on anything, to be honest with you, and it's just keeping an open mind on everything. If people are going to go into this, like we're doing, be skeptical. The best ghost hunters are the ones that are skeptical. Do you
I
mean
want that
that?
software to say, Mark Ford. Now
That would have been. I was waiting for a laugh, to be honest with you. I was
I'd be
hoping
convinced.
we were going to get a laugh, to be honest with you.
that would be the smoke gun.
I thought I heard horse hooves. Oh, right.
Well, Donald Trump's in power, Brexit's come to pass. The horsemen coming. Death, pestilence, war, Brexit.
Right. Mark's got a very good point, and I totally agree with everything he says. And skeptics, please come and, say your thing, because I want to hear. We all do. I'm not one of these great believers that everything is clear and black or white. It's not. It's full of greys and different shades, and that's what makes the life. And what we're doing, we're not all about ghost hunting. We're trying to also pick up urban things and stuff locally. But it's something that I've always wanted to try and do, and sort of prove either to myself or not prove, if you understand, one way or the other. What's your views on it? I would love to get your views on it. It does, Mark has put a very good point, and it's a very good thinking point, to be honest with you, especially with the softwares that a lot of us do use. Are they just playing on us, or are they not?
So I was just sorting the camera out.
Yeah. So, put your point of views down in the comments below.
Dad has got a book on ghost hunting, and the guy's writing it. He's a ghost hunter, and he said, most ghost hunts you expect to this, that, and the other, but most vigils consist of me sitting in a room for hours on end hearing nothing. And he said 99.9% of all the encounters he's had, he can rationally explain. He said, but that 1% is fascinating.
Yeah.
That 1% is fascinating.
That's the one that you're sitting there scratching your head because you've got no answers
He
whatsoever.
said most of them could be rationally explained. 99.9 said I can rationally explain, but that
It's like we heard the
1%.
rustling before.
Wind.
Wind.
Animals.
Animal. A bit of bark falling off.
But you can't
No.
explain the sound of the man that you heard.
Well, you could do. What about if there was a man down the bottom
Yeah.
walking his dog?
Sound carries at night, and he has a deep voice. Deep
Definitely.
bass voices carry higher than high pitched ones.
High picture that, yeah. So, we can sort of dismiss it in some ways.
I would look at it
But I
building your
didn't
own.
hear it. Neither did either.
No, I didn't hear that.
Mind you, my hearing's crap to start with. So
But my hearing's fantastic.
I would
So
look
if I
at
didn't
making your
hear
own
it-
spirit box. Looking how it's done. Surely a recording or white noise recorder, just a
I'm gonna
sound
hold back so
recorder,
I can
a tape
speak.
recorder, just recording away.
For
Well,
once.
I'd like to take
Just
some-
carry on.
Eh?
Carry on.
Why?
Because I'm just speaking, but I can't get a word in Edwards I was used to. The voice that Mark heard, and that I might be partially deaf, but as everybody knows with me, I have extremely good hearing, and I didn't hear it myself, but he did. That's his opinion, not my opinion, on everything he said. I'm the complete opposite to him, and that I do believe in it, and I do think that when you go into something, you have to always keep an open mind, yes, definitely, but I do believe that things do work. He just... Thank you.
Right. Mark's got a point. So we're going to turn this one off. I'm going to turn yours off and then we'll do something.
Good old-fashioned corner.
There's one on everybody's phone, isn't there?
I go on the rabbit hole of energies. Let's say we want to tailor this environment now for energies that spirits, beings, call what you will, can feed upon to use. So what kind of energy? Are we talking electromagnetic? Are we talking thermal? Kinetic energy? What sort of things are we? Radioactive energy? What sort of things are we talking about? How do you scientifically approach it to tailor the environment for their benefit?
Right, oh, recorder.
We should have really done this in the Gill Bridge.
It doesn't matter. Hi there. If you can hear my voice, if you can speak into this phone, and hopefully we can pick up your voice. How did you die? What's your name? What did you do for a living? Where did you live? Doesn't matter. Hi there. If you can hear my voice, if you can speak into this phone, and hopefully we can pick up your voice. How did you die? What's your name? What did you do for a living? Where did you live? Right. Here. That's the bit I want to hear there. What did you do for a living? Oh. Just there. What did you do for
Smoke clocked it there, yeah, a little spike.
Yeah. What did you do for a living? Can't hear it.
Put your spare box on.
Why?
Let's ask it a question you can't answer. So let's ask it a series of questions, and there's one question on it that it can't answer.
What's that?
I'm holding it in my right hand.
Right, okay.
If I can answer that, fuck me, I'm impressed.
Let's see if we can get him actually in focus of the camera. We should really do this at the other side, where there's more.
No, we should.
What is in my right hand?
Are you wearing steel toes? Because it said metal, but I'm holding metal and my mum's holding metal.
Yeah, my right hand. What is in Mark's right hand?
Shoe.
Shoe?
Change, do something else.
What is in my right hand now? Mark's right hand.
Tell us again.
What is Mark holding in his right hand?
You notice how the box is also playing old music as well? So let's play its game. Let's play the software's game. What is your name? What is your name? Is there anyone here? What colour is Noreen's hoodie?
Black? Is it black?
I've seen red.
No, but the one she's wearing there is black.
It's great.
No, in the dark, it's black.
I'm sorry, Dawn. I'm sorry.
If the spirits are not going to see, they're going to know the colours. I've got to admit to him now on that score.
Because it's like it's a very basic. A chatbot has to give a sentence. This thing has to give a garbled word you can barely hear.
Right. What colour is Eva's shoelaces? I thought it said it beforehand as well.
See? Is it white?
I heard line. Can I just say it, Dawn? You're dying to believe in what you're hearing.
But this is the problem. Are
You
we
need
hearing
to-
what we want to hear?
You need to explore it and face it objectively. You're dying to believe it. And that's the problem. And we all are. We're all dying to come across something.
Come on, turn off.
So apparently, the spirit box doesn't work.
Subjectively. We heard some things that.
I've heard a voice before. I can't explain that. But the spirit box,
For fuck's sake, it's still canon.
I can argue against that.
Because there is such a
Sorry, I'm gonna have to walk this way.
Yeah. Go fucking analog, can't be fucked with.
So that's their point of views and my point of view.
Or three. Do it fair.
I know my point of view is a little bit different to theirs, and
That's the problem.
yes, I'm dying to believe.
That's the problem.
See, I have extremely good hearing, as I was saying before, as they're behind me talking about me again. It's brilliant what having good hearing.
So, it's the most famous haunting, it's the most famous smoking guns caught. What was the environment? For example, what they call a repeating booth. Nobody will see a completely...
Constantly, it repeats on a certain time,
Yeah,
certain time.
time.
What the hell is that?
It was a bird. I love that. I'm the believer here, and so I should be listening for stuff, and anything like that should scare the fucking shit out of me. And I was the only one not scared by the bird noise. The non-believer and the other one that believes and doesn't believe and mixy mix shit themselves. And the believer is just carrying on. So we've had a very interesting walk across Gill Bridge, very interesting conversation with Mark. We found out that I am a believer and I'm a sucker for it. But I don't care. Let's have your point of views. Let's leave some comments and see what you say. I'd like to hear what you think about what Mark has to say. I'm well and truly against a lot of stuff he says tonight. I don't agree with it, and I think he's blabbed on. I'm putting it very politely.
I'm not supposed to
So,
I'm trying to find the scientific.
he does like to do that. He does like to try and pull things apart and figure out in his own little way. So, but, so leave your comments on what he has to say, and if you've seen anything tonight or heard anything that we haven't, and that. So, yes, I'm going to stop at this bridge in the middle bit, and I'm going to ask them if there is anybody with us that's around. Do me a favour, yank on his jacket, pull on Mark, play with his hair, anything to show him that you are here and that you do understand us. It would be nice to see his reaction. And that, we'll do it at this bridge here and see what if anything comes apart. Hello, if there's anybody with us, there's a man walking behind me. He's a non-believer, and I'd like you to tug on his jumper or his coat, play with his hair, give him a push, anything. Let's give him a bit of a scare. Let's show him a lesson for once. We'll stop here and see if anything happens.
Jesus Christ! It's beyond me. It's like, we've heard a bit of the story where they could hear the van ran right up his car. We heard the door open, didn't hear the car door
If there's
shut.
anybody with me, give him a push, pull on his coat, play with his hair.
Yeah, going to the bedroom. Spits, that's it. Oh, there, they turned on and faced the whole big wheel.
There's the besties. I'm by myself again, which is quite common in these videos, as you've probably seen. Most of the ones I am, I'm lagging behind or lagging in front. And that.
I was thinking that you can't come down the stairs the dog. So I went, oh, I'll come and open the door in a second.
But I like it when I can't keep up with them all the time because of my knees, which I'm hoping to have fixed soon.
He's over there, you're there, and I'm standing here.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
We're coming to the end.
Put the kettle on. You know how you sort of put your
The
back
car is.
like a wall.
So I will stop you here. I'll get Noreen to say bye.
Mad that I was babysitting out that
Noreen.
house and the dog, and my dog and that person was sitting
Mum.
there for his mum to come in.
Say bye.
Bye!
So put your light down so we can see you.
Bye!
Bye all.
Oh shit, where's my... Have you got my bag?
No, I've not got your bag.
Where's my bag?
Gilbridge.
Okay, we are on our way
Car now, John, get it.
back
Go on then,
to the
see.
Gill Bridge.
You got a thing?
Torch. Light on the car keys.
Yeah. Do you want to turn that off?
Right.
Hi there, as you can see I'm in my bedroom being lazy. Most of through part 2, I've kept it going. There's a lot of talking, well, quite a lot of talking, especially when me and Mark and our Eva. Mainly between me and Mark. There's a debate that we are doing, as you listen to it all, is about our opinions on how spirit boxes can fool you, how mediums can fool you, and pitfalls that you can fall into. I've left this one, even though there was a lot of talking. It also commented when you seen that Mark had heard a male's voice twice, that he can't think, we can't find any things to say that there was a man down below at the Gill Bridge. I've left this in mainly because of the chat between me and Mark. Mark's got a very valid point. He's quite a skeptic, as he says, he heard the man's voice, none of us heard it. So he's got no explanations on that. we try to debunk it. We would really like your opinion. Please start commenting on the thing. The other thing is, you hear, say anything, don't be afraid. Please comment below. That's what we would love you to do. Just comment below about what you hear. If you disagree with what we talk about, you tend to find that me and Rock do chat and discuss things like this, where I would either is much of a believer because he's been brought up like pagan come spiritualist and things like that, because I'm quite a believer myself, as you can tell. I can be sensitive, but I class myself as sensitive, so I'm not a medium, not by a long way. If I pick up on anything that you can relate to or know about, you can verify any of my names that I do give out, please comment. I would love to hear from you. Really would love to hear. Sometimes I can get names and I'll be with the place, it could be with somebody I'm with. I would like either confirmation or stop you silly cow. You know, I'm quite happy for that. The more you maybe criticize in a way, it doesn't bother me, because it means that you're standing and you're thinking about it, and that's something. The other thing is, please like, please subscribe, and most of all, share as much as you can. Try and get my videos out there. I'm hoping to get a lot more out once the lockdown comes out. There's a few public pathways in Brown Concert and Tottenham Bridge, Edchester. There's quite a few different walkways that we can go along, and same with, there's an awful lot of railway lines that is around us that we're thinking about maybe hitting maybe on a night time and just going walking. We're going to try, me and Mark are going to try and do a bit more quiet. We'll see. But just comment, like, and the more you put your opinion, the more I'm going to enjoy it, because it means that you will start stuff with me. I'm quite a straightforward woman. I'm not going to go down your throat unless I really do think that you are having, I wouldn't say personal attack, but if you're going to be stupid with me. I guess I'm very straightforward. Quite happy to chat with you about this. My Facebook, I will be setting up a NOZZA's blog one before long, and once I've got that up and running, I'll be putting it permanently on it. I'm going to be doing the descriptions and stuff like that, and then copying and paste of my TikTok account. I've opened up a TikTok account, not that I don't know if I'm going to use it. You can follow me hopefully on Facebook. At the moment, you can follow me on Facebook on NOZZA's blog. Lauren Hutchinson. If you're coming over because you've been watching the videos, please turn around and comment with us that you've seen the videos, you want to become friends on that score. Once I get the NOZZA's blogs one up, I'll transfer you over to that. Now on Twitter, I'm Bobby Tasha, I think. Bobby Tasha. I think I'm Bobby Tasha on Twitter. Hit me up on that. If you're any gothic bands or anything like that, rock bands, anything like that that's local, give me a shout, you know, give me a shout and let me listen to some of your music and stuff like that. Hopefully I'm going to be re-editing. I'm right at the very end of Tons and Coffee. Once that's been edited, I will do a little bit of publishing, and then it was going to be put to rest. Finally, after all these years. After that, then we're going to be starting to do Fighting Demons, which is mainly just to get down now on the computer. Nick and tweak some of the plot, and that's where I think Chris has come in the first one. Tasha, Mark, Malcolm, Mabel, Peter, most of them all in there, Tom,
all crimson coffee. But then the next step is we do bring in, even though we're just mentioning crimson, you don't get to see the characters until the two, and that is Thomas and David. And they are very good characters, I think, from this one. It's quite comical. Then we have the Carol Frenchy, who is actually a werewolf. And you get to know a bit more. You get to know the characters more. But Fighting Demons is more involved in Malcolm's story, one of the oldest twins in Durham area, Durham and Newcastle. You get to know more about his background. You get out sneaking glimpses of other people's backgrounds that will sort of hand you off to a different side. You'll also get to know more about what goes on at the crypt, where they have the music and everything like that, the live events, and how they keep the secrets of the vampires, the mythical, magical creatures, the demons, you know. It's more about how they conceal it and how they can keep it quiet. You also have the bike club comes into it, where in Crimson it's a lot of goody two shoes, it's you know, animal blood. But in the two, you get them to start, you know, where they have to seriously keep the top form, and the only way that you can be at top is basically being not humans. And what it is what they call a bike club, which you'll find out more about in book 2. Hope you've been enjoying all of the videos that I've been doing lately. We do have a lot of talk, and a few of them have got a lot of people involved. It's mainly to start off with because my family didn't want me to be by myself, with some bad health. If I fall, I can hurt myself seriously. So to start off with, I've had a lot of people, but we're going more professional. From you'll probably notice in Glenroyd House is the next. No, we're going back to the old people's home. Then it's Glenroyd House. I don't know. I think everybody's waiting for Glenroyd House. So Glenroyd out first. Part 1 and part 2 of that. And it could be part 3, because when we use a different skirt box in Glenroyd one, that is when I've gotten the one that Omar Mosaji, Eugene, the Urban Brothers use, CJ uses. Most of the American big ones use is Necrophonic. I've got that, which I love. It really does, and some of it does come over very clean, and you can hear it. I've got that one at Glenroyd. We've got more cameras, a bit more cameras, so a bit more professional, I think, than just winging it a bit. Now I've got the reading one, the meter, where it goes to red and things like that. I've got one of them now, so when we come off lockdown with music. I think I've used it in one video that me, Mark and Eva did, and we went down to Blackhall Mill, and that in that video I'll explain what that's about, and we used that there. I've got a few more cameras so we can set them up and do standing cameras next time. We didn't even get into the photography because lockdown came about, so I'm a bit pissed off about that, but no mind, because I think it's nearly pulled down now. So I'm starting to blabber a bit too much. So I love you and leave you, and love you all. Take care of yourself and stay safe at this most important time. I know some of the lockdown is starting to lift, but please still take care and look after yourselves. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and then hit me up wherever you want to hit me up. If you want to start an argument with me about how we do things, or you got criticism, I'm open to all criticism. Can't learn, until you can do wrong. So take care. Bye.